Hey, so I haven't updated you all on me in so long. Um, I actually am installing a new Honored Queen today at the Bethel. Whatever. And I am becoming really my title will be Kayla Barrett, Past Honored Queen. Um, I'm very happy to say that I get to give her my title. I'm very happy to. I have not seen her yet today. I'm leaving in about an hour to go over and get things ready, get her to calm down because she called me last night and she was like, Kyla! And I was like, it's gonna be okay, I promise. I've done this twice. Yes. Speaking about doing this twice, in December, I was elected and appointed to do this again. I said yes. At first, I was like, no. Now, I did, obviously, I said yes. It's been a fantastic 2 terms. I thank everyone who supported me through these 2 terms in this past year. It is very crazy to, that's a plane, because everybody's gonna start asking me what the heck just went over. I live near a base, so there's planes all the time. Used to it. My favorite thing about living in Southern Maryland, I know I'm completely off topic, is when people come and visit me and they hear the jets from the base for the first time. They're like, what is going on? And then that's exactly the face they're like. I was like, are we getting attacked? No, we're not. We're not getting attacked. And then there's what else? I am wearing my prom dress. Before I begin with this, things happen for a reason, and I had to believe that. It's not really sinking in yet, but it has basically sinked in. Since I haven't updated you all since September, actually in November, me and Jacob Fisher got back together. I still hadn't met him then. And we actually met. I was gonna make a video about it, but I didn't have enough pictures to do it. I mean, the weekend we met, there was 4 pictures taken. 4. What's wrong with me? I know. Excuse me. But we got back together on the 4th of November. I was actually in North Carolina, and well, we got together when we were in North Carolina. Got back together when I was in North Carolina. We had a very good month. Like, it was basically 2 months before I got to meet him. The Miss Maryland Job's Daughter pageant. Congratulations to the 2 wonderful girls who won. That night, when I was crushed about it, because you all know that Miss Maryland was my dream, I was very, very upset, but I really wasn't, because I told myself I had exactly what I wanted. I had him, and my mom told me that night, and she was like, don't tell him yet, because I think you're going to want to surprise him when I tell you this. And I was like, I was like, no, what do you do I really? And she goes, New Year's Eve weekend, we're going to go up to Frederick, and you're going to get to meet him. And I cried. Oh my goodness, I was so happy. And here's the story of meeting Jacob Fisher. So we get up to Frederick. It's the first time I've been in Frederick in years. And we get to Emily's house, my cousin. Yay, Emily, love Emily. And I was like, so what are we gonna do tonight? Our parents went out to dinner, and it was me, my sister Lauren, my sister Lauren, Lauren's friend Chelsea, and Emily and me. Said me only still. And you're like, let's go to the mall. I was like, let me meet him tonight. It wasn't like that. I was like, can you come? Please? So I did get to meet him that night. Oh god, if I start crying, it's gonna be bad. So he texted me, and I was like, you gotta come to the mall. You gotta come meet me. You're gonna meet me for the first time. Sweet. and my computer just went dark. And we got to the Frederick Mall, Francis Scott Key Mall, I guess that's what it's called, I don't know. And we said, oh, come to the DSW. And we were outside the DSW, like, we're not like outside, we were like inside the mall, outside the DSW. And Emily goes, there they are. And I was frozen. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Somebody throw up the computer screen. Somebody pull up the Skype, please. This isn't really happening. And Lauren was like, go meet him. And I walked up to him and I smiled, and he was just like, well, hey. And I was like, hi. And I started crying, and we walked out, and I was like, this is my sister Lauren and her friend Chelsea, and you know Emily, obviously. And Lauren was like, are you really crying? And I was like, yes. It was like getting a puppy for the first time, is what it felt like, I swear. And then we walked around the mall for a little bit, and he's like, well, like it was him, his twin brother Josh, and their friend RJ RJ was with them. And they walked out, they were like, well, we gotta go, and I was like, bye, this sucks. And he's like, I'll see you tomorrow, and I was like, okay, text me. And he left, and that was the first time I watched him walk away, and I was like, I don't ever want to have to watch him walk away again. So, it was New Year's Eve night, and he got to come meet my parents and all that fun stuff, and that was fun. And then we had to leave the next day. But, then I saw him again in January. Well, I saw him January 1st, and I saw him at Rock, and then I didn't get to see him. At Rock, I sobbed. Never cried like that before. I did not know the next time I was going to get to see him excuse me, Jesus. I did not know the next time I was going to get to see him between Rock and between prom, which was April 27th. That was like 3 months' time. And I was just crushed. I mean, I was like, I don't know when I'm going to get to see you, and blah, blah, blah. So March rolled. It was like in the middle of... It was the very beginning of March, and my mom was like, so guess what you're doing? And I was like, what? She goes, guess what you're doing on the 17th of March? And I was like, what? She goes, you're going to Frederick. And I was like, woo! And I got excited, and I was like, so we're going to the 17th? And she was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I'm excited now. And that was also our 8th month anniversary, so it was nice that I would have been able to spend finally one of the nights with him, and one of our month anniversaries with him. So, it was around like a week before then, and I was like, so I'm not coming up on the 17th. He was so upset. We were on Skype when I told him, and I was like, so I'm not coming up the 17th. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm coming up the 16th. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So we got up there, and I love how I gave me the deep voice. Jesus, here we go. And we got there, and that was the first time I've seen him in 2 months. And I ran down our stairs and jumped his. I was like, I miss you so much. And then we had fun that night. We all went out, and we went to the mall, and I don't even remember what we did that night. I don't even remember. And then I did a project for Teacher Academy, and I was like, hey, since you're twins, can I use you as my guinea pig? Can I use you as my test people? Can I? So he said yeah, and then I didn't take IQ tests, because, you know, the theory is that identical twins have the same IQ. No. I was so upset about that. I was like, I've already written the paper that said you were going to have the same IQ. Oh, God. And then, we didn't see each other again until April 27th, which was prom, and I'm in my prom dress, so y'all can see it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's a prom dress. And then, and that was the last time I saw him. we had a great time at prom. We had a great weekend. That was just a really, that was a great weekend for me. I needed that weekend. I missed him so much. But unfortunately, on May 7th, he broke up with me, and I was crushed. I still am crushed. I'm trying to heal. It's almost been a month, and I'm still not over it yet, which sucks because I want it to be over with. I want it to be done. I want to be completely better again, but it's not. And again, when I say I think things are happening for a reason, it's because there's some reason that I'm not with him anymore, and I just have to accept that fact. And as my wallpaper on my computer says, as bad as it was, as bad as it hurt, I thank God I didn't get what I thought I deserved. Sometimes life leads you down a different road when you're holding on to someone that you gotta let go. Someday I'll see the reason why. Sometimes, yes, sometimes, there's a good and goodbye. Now, I still don't believe this is the best for me, that everything, I mean, I know everything happens for a reason, but I did not think that this would have been okay for me. I was very upset, and I mean extremely upset when it happened. I was depressed, but just a few days ago, actually, it was Wednesday, I had a really good day. It was Thursday, it was either Wednesday or, it was Wednesday and Thursday. I had 2 really good days. And that was like the first time I'd smiled, I'd laughed, I'd been happy, everything. And I mean, I'm perfectly okay. Like, I mean, I'm not depressed anymore. I'm not depressed. I'm just still a little upset about it because, you know, I mean, he was the first guy I ever loved, and he is always going to be my first love. He's always going to have that part in me that says, oh, she loved me. Like, it's always going to be like that. And I actually went up to Frederick last weekend to go visit my cousin, and I gave my cousin to give to him all of his stuff, everything, and I want to let go completely, but there is things that I can't let go of yet. There are things that I'm just too, mine, no, I can't let go of that stuff yet. And when I do, I will be done, and I guess everything happens for a reason, so, and as I planned on ending this video, I was planning, I'd probably cry throughout this video, and yeah, so I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, I drink coffee now. My Browning Curves tumbler. So, yeah, again, everything happens for a reason. I'm gonna end this video with this, and congratulations Charlie, congratulations Ashley, and with love, passed on our queen, Kayla Barrett.